half guard butterfly series today. We do 2 warm-ups, and then we'll get into our techniques. Okay, so first warm-up is just gonna be like our seated half guard transition. Then we're gonna do like our half guard combo, and then we'll get into our sweeps and attacks. All right, so this first one, just want to get our core and our butts warmed up in our transitions. Lane's gonna be on his knees, and I'm gonna start on one side. Okay, so if I have a right underhook, my right leg is gonna be up. My left hip is down, and I'm kind of like over my hip, right? So I don't want to be up like this. Deep underhook on the belt, my head to his chest, left hand is the post hand. I don't want my hips outside of his knee. I don't really want to be inside here unless I'm engaging for an attack of some sort. Just for the position, I just want to be here. Just 1 minute and 1 minute of switching back and forth. I'm going to bring my left hand in for double underhook, 1. Right, I bring my right hand off, 2, and then I scoot into place, 3. If I get to the other side and I feel like his shoulder or his arm is riding low, like on my arm, I'm just gonna shrug until my shoulder is under his armpit. All right, that's how I know I'm nice and snug. I go 1, keep my head on his chest the entire time, 2, 3, wiggle. 1, 2, 3, wiggle. You good with this? On 3, 1, 2. 1 minute, 1 minute. All right, next warm up. We're gonna start from worst case scenario. I'm in half guard and he's got my shoulders flat. All right, I want to bridge, get my frames in, get my knee shield in, and then circle up for an underhook. All right, I'm here hugging his head, using my finger to point. Big bridge, circle my cross face in, drop my butt for my knee shield. I circle up on my right elbow. Right, when I go underhook, I'm gonna peek with my elbow first. Right, I don't want to take my hand off and then lead with my hand because he's gonna close. I'm here, peek with the elbow, circle in. Right, I want to be ear on his chest, hugging tight on the hip. Lane's gonna post my head away with his left hand. He's gonna shoot his right underhook. He's gonna flatten me back out. And I bridge again. Circle, elbow, underhook. He pushes me away, underhook, flat. Right. 1 minute down, 1 minute up. Then flip. On 3, 1, 2. Right. We're gonna do this top down. Alright, we're going to start off with a half guard sweep, okay? It's similar. We've done it before. We're just going to approach it a different way. Alright? I call this like a low profile back take, meaning I'm trying to stay as close and tight to lane as possible. I'm not doing any really big movements. I just want to move under him and around him. Does that make sense? So I'm here, half guard knee shield. Alright, I'm going to circle up for my underhook. Boom, I peek with the elbow. I get my underhook close. I want my underhook to be tracking across his waistline, right? I don't want to be up in the middle of his back towards his shoulders, right? I want to be across his waistline. Since we're in the gi, you can grab some fabric, you can grab the belt, all right? From here, I'm going to grab wrist control, okay? And all I want to do is I want to pull Lane's weight forward. I have the clamp still, and I'm going to make him put his hands on the mat here. From here, I'm going to windshield wiper or staple exchange my feet. My left foot comes over, my right foot comes out here. All right. So I got my half guard, boom, I go boom, bang. All right. I'm going to drag my right hip to the ground as I kick my right leg out. And I stay tight. It's more of a low profile way. Most times we get here for the underhook, we get him down, and I start bringing his hand up, bringing my leg out, trying to hop on his back, right? I want to stay attached to his hips. So I'm here, half guard knee shield. I circle up, keep the elbow, and wrist control. I bring him forward. All right, bring his foot forward. Walk my feet. The wrist is optional. I like to keep it because I can base on my elbow and then pick my hip up. If you need to move your hand to circle up, that's quite all right too, because I have such a deep underhook here. Oh, I'm tight. Any questions on this?
So on that movement, you're really just switching your hips. It's not as much about getting low. It's about switching your hips to get into the position to take it back.
Correct. Instead of like standing and facing out, I'm just going to turn my hips over. That way I can have fast shoot fit. Let's try it on 3, 1, 2. We're going to go from half guard knee shield to full guard, half guard knee shield, half guard butterfly to full guard, and then the attack is on you. Whatever full guard attack you want to do, you can do. On guard, triangle, Kimura, omoplata. It's not recommended, but you can do omoplata if you want to do omoplata. I'm here, shield up. I'm on my side. I don't want to be flat here. I don't want to have to bridge them again. I just did that. Right. One thing I will say, when I circle up to my elbow, I'm coming up as far as I can. Right? A lot of times that's my hand. I'm not just stopping here at the elbow. I want to come up. Get my elbow as close to him as possible. So that way, when I shoot my knee shield through, because I have to get rid of this to have a good underhook. I can't underhook and then pull him closer. I'm wedging myself. So I'm here. Boom. I'm tight. All right, I'm tight. One more time. Knee shield up. Boom. Even come up to my hand. Elbow. Underhook. All right. I grab wrist control. I get my hips away. And I put my butterfly hook in. Alright? When I insert my butterfly hook, I want to be as close to the knee as possible. The higher I am on the hip, the easier it's going to be for him to kill. Right? He's just going to heavy hit me, and I'm going to have a lot to lift. Here, if he kills his hip, and I lift his leg, he's still floating in the air. Alright? So once I get my underhook, I get my butterfly, and I'm here, I'm going to push into lane, hoping he would push back. So I'm just going to kind of like push into him. If he pushes back, I'm going to sit to my back, lift with my left leg, push his right leg through, and then collect him in full guard, right? So my hand leaves his wrist, and I'm going to go to like inside of his knee. All right? So I'm pushing, he pushes back, and I just fall to guard him. Right? I need him to push back. I need that pressure so I can offset it. One more time. Half guard knee shield. Right, I'm going to be offensive. Boom. I switch from wrist to knee. I push. He pushes back. I lift, push, collect. Once he gets here, I attack. Whatever my attack is, I attack. You good with this? One more time. I'm half guard knee shield. I'm on my side. Circle up to my hand. Lead with my elbow. Underhook. Wrist control. I get my hips away. Insert my butterfly hook. Right hand goes to the knee. I push into him. He pushes back. I collect him in my guard. And then I attack him from my guard. This one. All right, on 3, 1, 2.